In a quiet village surrounded by golden fields and whispering winds, there lived a boy named Rayan. He was clever, quick with words, and always curious, but his heart was restless. He wanted everything fast: success, respect, admiration. If someone disagreed with him, he snapped back. If people advised him, he ignored them. And if life challenged him, he blamed fate instead of learning. The villagers liked Rayan, but many said, "He has fire, but no direction." Only one person didn't complain about him: the wise old man who lived at the edge of the village. His name was Baba Arif, known for his calm silence, gentle smile, and eyes that carried decades of life's secrets. People traveled from far villages just to hear a single sentence of his wisdom. One day, after losing a friendly competition with another boy, Rayan stormed away in anger. His pride was shattered, his confidence wounded. His footsteps took him toward the hills without realizing where he was heading. When he finally looked up, he found himself standing in front of Baba Arif's small wooden cottage. The door creaked open before Rayan could even knock. Baba Arif smiled warmly, as if he already knew Rayan was coming. "Ah, the storm has arrived," the old man said softly. Rayan looked confused. "Storm?" "Yes," Baba replied, pointing gently toward the boy's chest. "The one inside you." Feeling embarrassed yet comforted, Rayan stepped in. The cottage smelled of old books, herbs, and a strange peace that Rayan had never felt before. "I lost today," Rayan said, trying to sound strong. "People think I'm not good enough." Baba Arif nodded. "And what do you think?" Rayan hesitated. I think nothing ever goes my way." Baba walked to a shelf and pulled down a clay pot filled with wheat grains. He placed 3 handfuls of grains on the wooden table. "Rayan, tell me, what do you see?" "Wheat grains," Rayan replied, unimpressed. "And what do they become?" "Bread, food, crops," Rayan said, still confused. Baba Arif smiled. "Exactly. But not every grain grows. Some die, some are eaten by birds, some fall on rocks. The ones that grow are the ones that endure. They face heat, storms, droughts, and still push through." Rayan fell silent. Baba continued, "You want success quickly. But the world doesn't reward speed. It rewards patience, wisdom, and effort." Rayan looked down, ashamed of his childish anger. Seeing this, Baba Arif gently placed a hand on the boy's shoulder. "Let me tell you a story," he said. "When I was young, I too was like you, angry at everything, blaming the world. One day my teacher asked me to carry a candle through a windy field. I tried running fast, thinking speed would help. But the wind blew my candle out again and again. Then I slowed down, protected the flame with my hands, and walked carefully. And you know what happened?" Rayan looked up with interest. "What?" "I reached the other side with the candle still burning." Life is that candle, Rayan. If you run blindly, the storm will put out your flame. But if you walk with patience and understanding, nothing can stop you. Rayan felt something shift inside him. For the first time, he understood that his anger was not strength, it was weakness. His impatience wasn't confidence, it was fear of failure. "Baba," he said quietly, "I want to learn. Please teach me." The old man smiled warmly, his eyes shining. Learning begins when pride ends. From that day on, Rayan visited Baba Arif every morning. The lessons he received were never in books, they were hidden in simple daily actions. Baba would ask him to fetch water, and when Rayan rushed and spilled it, Baba would say, "See what haste does." When Rayan complained about tasks being too hard, Baba would reply, "Only sharp tools complain." During shaping, when Rayan hesitated to try again after failing, Baba would remind him, "The sun rises every day, not because it is strong, but because it is consistent." Weeks turned into months. The villagers soon noticed a change in Rayan. His voice became calmer, his responses became thoughtful, his anger had cooled into understanding. Instead of arguing, he listened. Instead of rushing, he observed. Instead of blaming others, he worked on himself. People began to respect him, not because he demanded it, but because he earned it. One day, the same competition that had once broken his confidence was announced again. But this time, Rayan didn't participate to win, he participated to grow. He took every challenge with patience. When mistakes happened, he smiled and corrected them. When competitors mocked him, he stayed calm. Baba Arif sat at the edge of the ground, watching silently with a proud smile. In the final round, Rayan lost by a small margin. But instead of anger, he felt peace. He walked to the winner, congratulated him genuinely, and even helped others pack up the equipment afterward. Baba Arif approached him slowly. "You didn't win," the old man said. Rayan nodded, smiling. "No, but I didn't lose either." The wise old man laughed softly. "Yes, my child, today you have won something greater than a competition, you won yourself." A gentle breeze passed through the village as if nature itself agreed. Rayan felt lighter, wiser, stronger, not because life had become easier, but because he had learned how to live it. Before leaving, Rayan asked, "Baba, will I ever become as wise as you?" Baba Arif placed a hand on his shoulder. "Wisdom is not something you become. It is something you practice, every day, in every choice, in every action. And you have already begun." Rayan walked home with a heart glowing like the protected candle Baba had once spoken of. From that day on, whenever life became stormy, he remembered the old man's words: "Walk slowly. Protect your flame, and let patience be your strength." And through that one lesson, the boy who once carried storms in his chest became a source of calm for others. The village would often say, "Rayan is young in age but old in wisdom." And somewhere in his wooden cottage, the wise old man smiled, knowing that his seed of wisdom had finally grown into a strong tree, one that would give shade to many.